We're gonna start by reacting to Andrew's new video, man. Pro-choice rally. So, let's go.
The patriarchy is your body, your choice. Ending abortion will never end abortion. It will only end safe legal access to it. And I think if you ask any of the Republicans...
It already started. My god, I was watching 10 seconds. The first guy is like, are you pro-choice, Tommy? If you don't get enough players, I will literally buy ready or not to prevent... Wow. Well then...
who are so loudly shouting pro-life if they've ever forced a mistress to have an abortion. And I think it will be shockingly alarming how many they do.
Very good argument. Very good argument.
We are here to advocate for all uterus havers. There are many, many accesses for you to make sure that you are still capable to receive safe and legal abortion.
Tonight, history is unfolding across the United States.
The highest court in the land reversed.
I think the longer I'm alive, the more the US is just such a clown show, man. When I was a kid, you were like, oh, the US, man, they have jets and freedom and everything's so cool. The older you get, the more you realize the US is the most failed state
course on 50 years of federal constitutional rights to an abortion, sending the issue to the states.
Hundreds, if not 1,000 protesters filled 2nd Avenue in downtown Seattle.
I actually was raised Catholic. I went to a Catholic school. My whole family is Christian now, but also my Christian family is pro-choice. I don't think you can bash the entire religion based off of it. There are a lot of pro-choice Christians out there that understand that while they may not personally feel a certain way, they can't tell other people how they can and can't feel. The thing is, if you're going to be debating with a Christian stance, that has to be separate from the government. You can't enforce or impose any sort of religious beliefs.
I'm so happy there's no eye tracker on the stream. Jesus Christ.
It has to be separate from the state.
Yeah, I don't know how deep I want to go with this today. We talked a lot about this issue. I just want to watch the video. I don't want to get too deep into it. We talked about it.
I mean, that's how the Constitution was formed. Everybody can argue.
I'm just happy he's doing a real video again and not that dude with the mask is fucking... These videos are ultra trash.
What they want, but that's the bottom line. You have 80% of the population on this side. That's a lot of opportunity for change and hope for the future. Unfortunately, it's just in the wrong hands right now.
80% of Americans? I mean, polling in America is always very weird. The polling agencies are super fucking biased and wrong all the time.
And will stay in power until they die. They were appointed at a different time and a different era where different things were considered acceptable, where they no longer are now, and it's no longer the voice of the people.
History does repeat itself, and it's just unfortunate that we're all here yet again.
What are your thoughts on the Supreme Court?
They can go fuck themselves.
We just talked to some Christians across the street, and they think that the moment conception occurs, a life form.
It's just a bunch of young dudes, though. They have a bunch of women in the back. In the back, where they belong, right? Christian people?
That's germinating. What are your thoughts on that?
I think that you can believe whatever you believe, but the second it infringes on my body, I don't give a fuck. But if you read other religions and stuff, like in Jewish law, it is required to abort a baby or a fetus if it jeopardizes the life of the mother. So you need to understand that Christianity isn't the end-all, say-all. There are a multitude of different religions, and we need to respect them all. I think it's infuriating that a dead body has more bodily autonomy than me. You cannot force anybody to donate anything in their body, even though it can save somebody's life. And you're forcing me to potentially jeopardize my health and my safety for something that I don't even want. That's not even considered.
Not gonna lie, I'm so hyped for the Minion movie. Everyone who says not gonna lie already, man, I feel like
opinion of a multitude of people.
I think life begins whenever the baby is physically, like, you know, pushed out of the womb. If I was in the position to where I was pregnant, I would get an abortion. I think this is extremely unfair and just backwards. It honestly just makes me feel so many emotions: sad, disgusted, angry,
with the guy in the back with the
and just disappointed. Women need to protect our bodies, so fuck the Supreme Court. As the world changes and evolves, so do people, and we can't.
It's nice when he does videos like this, where he just lets people talk. No fucking that guy with the mask and all that bullshit, man. This is the real good videos from Channel 5.
Just have the same people in office their entire life. It's just gonna end up being backwards. I think that we should at least, you know, have elections for it.
Dude, it's just fucking disappointing. Like, we just have a bunch of old white men, like, trying to decide what to do with people's bodies, and, like, that's fucked up. Like,
are you surprised?
No, fuck no. Why are we surprised nowadays?
Don't forget that also one black man in the Supreme Court voted for that. It's not just always just the whites.
It's like our legal system
But
just
a
doesn't
lot
seem
of
like
this
it
shit is
works.
based on
We
very
should not be able
old white
to
Republican.
be in the Supreme Court for an unlimited amount of time, and we should be able to have more of a say in who's running our country.
Aren't all
women, yeah,
other
true.
like levels like elected? So like why wouldn't
The woman was also chosen by Trump, right? Kavanaugh, and how many Supreme Court judges voted for this overturn from Trump? The woman and Kavanaugh, right? 2 judges, I think. I don't know. You Americans know it better. 3. Wow, he got 3 judges in 4 years. Alter. Thank you, I'm error. Wow, he got 3 judges in 4 years in office. That's insane.
these folks be elected as well, I guess, is what kind of where I'm thinking.
Some of these people are like 70, 80 years old. Boomer mentality. It's time for a change.
Perhaps even beyond boomer.
Perhaps even beyond boomer.
I'm not sure what it's called to be 10 years above boomer. I think it might be called the greatest generation.
Fuck these old men.
Who's your least favorite old man?
Clarence Thomas.
Or Kavanaugh. Fuck him.
It's my old friend Mads. I'm gonna put a picture on the screen here of me and Mads 10 years ago in the studio, recording some rap music. Mads doesn't really rap anymore.
Cute. Dude, he looks like that girl in Stranger Things. That's the girl in Stranger Things, bro. He's 11.
He plays guitar.
Look
He
at that.
fucking rips it.
Cause I got the coronavirus blues.
Mads, what do you think about what's going on right now?
It's horrendous. It's like super sad. Feel terrible for my mom and all the women, and it's pretty scary what's happening to this country. And yeah, women should have complete control over their own bodies. The government should stay the fuck away. Yeah.
What do you think about the idea that immediately upon conception, an autonomous life exists inside of the womb?
I think it's...
I remember in German law school we had, I forgot. There, in German law it is codified when human life starts, and I don't remember. It was... Fuck, I forgot. I don't remember. It's when the fetus state is over and the first brain activity happens or some shit. I fully forgot, man.
ridiculous. It's like, to me it's the same as like
downloading,
saying maybe my semen or a sperm or an egg is like a life. It is eventually, but not immediately.
What do you think about the Supreme Court? Like,
yeah, I think that they don't work to serve the common people, the majority.
Very true, man. They don't work to serve the common
of
people.
Americans are actually
They serve
for
self-interest,
women's
man, or interest of
rights
certain
over
groups
their
that
own
they represent,
bodies,
even though the judge should represent no
representing
one.
political interests
Other
of
than
the
not
rich and
people reason.
powerful. We need to abolish the Supreme Court and destroy them. Destroy the institution, destroy capital.
I kind of agree with this guy, man. The Supreme Court is provenly easily manipulated. It is ridiculous that a president can choose them, which obviously a president is going to make a pro-democratic or pro-republican choice. I kind of fucking...
Capitalism, this entire
I'm on his page
U.S.
here, man.
government is built on genocide and slavery and lies.
16 gigabytes?
They don't care about immigrants
What's
or
up,
helping
Rachel?
poor people or orphans. So
Thank you, Nico.
it's just a really convenient way to look like they care about people when they don't give a fuck about other people.
thank you, bro. I appreciate it. Anything else you want to say, my guy?
Actually, I am a rapper still.
That's good videos.
Still rap?
Still rap, yeah.
No fucking
Still
way.
rap. Why is everybody fucking rapping, man? This guy made such a good point.
Yo, I believe that
And he destroyed it all. He destroyed it all, man. Oh, what the fuck is America,
we gotta
dude?
give the choice back to the women, cause you know they got a voice strapped. That's how we gotta be armed, ready to fight the government and the capitalists. We could do it in one night, make a new system that overthrows, make a revolution, let the people all know, no foes. You know I do this for
They
my
all
bros. We do this for
seriously
everybody
rap
from
all
coast
the
to
time.
coast. So put your fist up, I'm one of the illest to kill it,
Are you preparing
representing all
ring
of
for
the
baby
children.
mama?
Unborn, I represent for them,
So yeah,
cause
we gotta
women,
get married.
they're the ones who decide. Yeah, peace and love to everybody, let's ride.
Damn, Mads, you still rap, my guy. I thought you retired the hip hop career.
I'm getting really into it.
All right.
Yeah.
You getting back into it?
Getting really into it.
Back in the day, me and Mads had a song called Crucial Polarity. I'm gonna play it over this song because I believe nobody owns the rights to it. Crucial Polarity, bring in the clarity.
Solidarity.
Change coming through Seattle solidarity.
That sounds like from Filthy Frank. I'm a lyrical, spiritual individual, lyrical individual.
My name is Mads, yeah, you probably heard of me. I wrote a song in my destiny.
2K per wife? Per wife, dude.
Occurred to me.
That's insane, you remember that.
I remember every one of your bars, man. So what brought you guys out here today specifically?
Let's see the other side.
So we actually are invited to a church group.
The point is always that I feel like if you're a young man, why do you... You should talk about everything, sure, but do you have a right to talk about women's bodies? they also have no right to talk about your body. It's always
in Kent area.
These dudes.
We're going there to preach there tomorrow, and we wanted to come experience
girls.
Seattle tonight.
But you guys are at the location of the Roe v. Wade protest right across the street. How do you guys feel about what happened?
I think it's good that they, outlawed it.
The guy's totally tripping. They totally gave him something, man. He doesn't look at him. He doesn't know what's going on.
Sure.
We're
he feels
glad
like he's
for
playing World of
anything
Warcraft.
that would save lives.
I definitely think abortion is murder, for sure.
In what way?
Well, you're ending the life of a human. Once conception takes place, the Bible teaches us that, that God says, before I knew thee, I formed thee in the...
Yeah, he looked like Thomas Shelby. I was thinking about that, true. Yeah, he has his eye party is very Thomas Shelby, true.
Would save lives.
Yeah,
I
true.
definitely think abortion is murder.
I was feeling
sure.
that, yeah.
In what way?
Well, you're ending the life of a human. Once conception takes place, the Bible teaches us that, that God says, before I knew thee, I formed thee in the womb. And at that point, life begins. Biologically, it's true that life begins there. Yeah. I think the bottom line is this.
You're basing your entire belief of a 2,000-year-old book other than fucking current studies, current
I think
science.
Is that people are trying to...
I will go as far, here's my personal opinion, as I always... I like free speech and stuff, but I have my opinion too. I think religion is one of the worst things at the moment and stops progress, man. I'm a big fan of progress, you know me, Tommy the technocrat, and I think religion is a good thing in its core, but some people interpret religion in a way that it literally stops progress.
Find a way to get around
and
the consequences of their actions. And if you're having sexual intercourse, you should expect to potentially have a child. I'm not a Democrat, I'm not a Republican.
Can I ask you what you think about abortion?
I mean, there's no life. There's no life yet. There's no life. Like there's a beating little thing or it's a cell growing. It's not had a life.
After this, I want to check again. I was in law school. I forgot how Germany defines when life starts.
It doesn't know what a life is. It has no clue what a life is. You think, oh, it moves around.
Because the point is, bro, when I put my hand on Lisa's belly right now, there's a fucking life in there, man. Like a real life.
You know, blinks its eyes or
we can discuss, man. In the
something
first
like that,
week,
right? That proves that. Okay, but are you going to give more rights to that?
But Ralph, okay, Ralph. But you shouldn't even discuss this. Recht auf Leben. Is this the one? No, this is something else, my dude. No, you're sending me Article 2. No, this is something different, man.
That baby,
fucking
that's
Ralph,
that fetus.
Dude.
You're gonna give more rights to that fetus than you are to women, right? And then all the children that are born that end up in the orphanages, that end up with abusive parents, that end up on the streets, that end up all sorts of problems, dropping out of school. You're gonna have like millions of these kids in the next 10 to 20 years. Okay, what are they gonna do about that? Nothing. They think that that's okay, but that's not okay, right? So I don't understand why they're just being so pig-headed and stupid. I think it's an agenda. It's just a coup. It's a coup. Supreme Court's in the middle of a coup. It shouldn't have the powers that...
What does SCOTUS mean? Supreme Court of the United States.
Yeah, you can't pass laws like that without asking the other two branches of government for...
You say it's turning into Gilead.
Cool?
Oh,
it's a balance of power that's not been used forever because it's been usurped. It's a coup.
Dude, The Handmaid's Tale is a fucking great show, man.
Going on since...
It's a very good show.
I don't know, my boyfriend knows.
Yes.
Mind talking to you guys real quick? So how do you guys feel about the whole Roe v. Wade thing being
talk to women, okay?
God created all humans, and I believe we should leave.
I mean, look at that, man. How is that in any way, shape, or form up to date with the current meta of the human race? Like, come on.
Up to him, and not take any rights away of the human to live.
So what would you do if you got pregnant in an unwanted situation? Like,
even if I would feel like this is not a good situation, I would like to make the situation as good as possible for the child. Right. So it can be good in the end.
So at what point after conception do you believe that a sperm cell becomes sentient?
Wrong.
Immediately. Right away. I believe the human is started at conception. I believe once it's conceived,
this is the most progressive Utah
the baby
resident.
has started.
For sure. But I mean, just imagine like something horrible happened to you. You got pregnant, and like you knew you were pregnant as a result of a bad situation. Like, how would you feel about bringing a kid into the world knowing that you didn't want it to be there? I mean,
well, obviously, I'm a Christian. I believe in God, and I believe that God designed it for the woman to have a baby. And in this circumstance,
God designed that you got raped, huh? Okay, let's fuck off with this. Oh, how did Germany do that? Okay, this is going too deep right now. It's going too deep. Fuck it. Oh, this fine specimen is still watching. Nice. Check out these videos for more research.